What's up, everybody? This is Fatima, and I'm here to put out the message for the spirit that came to me. So I'm just here to relay the message, okay? To give you the enlightenment that you are looking for. Whatever you're watching, there's a lot of gossip going on about this situation. I haven't been watching the TV um, to see what drama is unfolding. So I'm not sure. So I'm going to go into this using my intuitive guidance. Okay. There's a lot of arguments taking place. Someone is very salty right now. Very, very bitter, very jealous, very petty. I'm looking at Saturn in Earth. So it could be a person that has a Saturn in Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, which is about the karma that is unfolding in the house of career, finances, work, and health. Okay. This person is blocked from their wealth, their spiritual wealth. This person is someone that, if you're familiar with this energy, this is someone that you may need to block on a spiritual level and do your clearing work, draw your boundaries. This is someone that may have a habit of calling back to back. Um, Somebody that's annoying you. Okay, they're disrespectful. They don't respect your boundaries, and this is somebody that is in need of being blocked at this time. Spiritually, I feel like you are protected, but you just need to be aware of what is happening. Okay, nurture yourself. Give yourself the energy that you need. I think you need to clear your energetic, cleanse your energetic field, and get back grounded, get back rooted. I'm about to get into this energy. This person is trying to communicate to you through the house of Venus. So Venus is in Mercury, which is in Gemini right now. So this person is trying to communicate with you on a telepathic level. You may feel a pull towards this person or towards these energies, but this is what you need to be aware of what's going on. These people are blocked. Someone is blocked here. You have nothing to say to them. There was an argument, okay? There's a lot of harsh harsh communication taking place. Because if you're looking at Venus, we're looking at love. But Venus and Mars is in Mercury. So it's more Mars energy because the words that are being communicated are very harsh, very like deadly words. Somebody's speaking some strong words right now. On whatever it is that you're looking at. Because when we take Gemini energy, we're looking at the devices, the house of communication, Mercury, the airwaves. Whatever it is that you're watching is very toxic. There's a breakup taking place. Someone has a soul tie that they're trying to get rid of. You could be watching information about how to get rid of a soul tie. You need to stop talking with the person, stop communicating with them on all levels. A person is very salty right now because you cut them off. Okay, they disrespected you. Um, I feel like a person didn't defend you in a situation. They lack boundaries. They lack growth. They lack spirituality. They lack wisdom. They whack. Hey, they lack enlightenment. The person's aura is very dark. Okay, um, I feel like these people are trying to one up one another. There's a lot of conversation about fidelity, loyalty. Um, at one point you probably thought the two people probably thought they was for each other. You probably thought that this was your person. Take the message the way it makes sense to you. So you could be just watching this situation go down. So I'm going to tell the story that I see as if I'm talking to the person. So it won't be confusing. So you thought they were your person, okay? You thought that was your soulmate, right? There were some harsh words that were communicated. This person tells a lot of lies. They're not being honest with you. There's a lot of information that's being reported on this person or people in this relationship. This relationship, I feel, was based on sex. It wasn't based on true love. There's no loyalty in these dynamics, in these relationships. They're not part of your soul tribe either. Okay, so you've moved on, you've put boundaries up, you probably even blocked them from your phone. You don't talk to them, you don't want to talk to them. I feel like somebody is an illusionist, they're a liar. They are always trying to one up. They're secretly planning and working on something. Somebody could be doing moon magic, moon spells. Because when you look here, you don't see, but you know something is off. All right, these people's intuition is blocked because they haven't cleansed themselves or cleared themselves of their karmic debt. Now, there's a lot of haters. There's a lot of people that are obsessing over this situation. All right, so when you look at the file and you open the file up, this person is suffering from bad debt. Um, Nobody wants to work with them. Nobody wants to hire them or talk to them. Nobody wants to deal with them. Saturn is telling me that a person feels stuck. Somebody is going through a tough time where they feel stuck. They could be locked up right now, okay? Someone is reckless when it comes to their sexuality, their sex. They could be suffering from a health issue right now, okay? Maybe they loved each other at one point, but it wasn't love, it was lust. Okay, somebody is dealing with Jezebel spirits, karmics, they're dealing with prostitutes. Somebody is try to set someone up and trap someone with a child. Okay, and they feel like it's too late, they're stuck. There's bad news coming in about a child. Something is coming out. See, if they was trapped, okay, so they was enticed, seduced by a Jezebel out of their connection that they was already in, because somebody was married. This is a married couple. This couple could be a public figure, because Saturn is in Aries, which is all about the character, but Saturn is ruler of Capricorn, which is about the reputation. So somebody has a reputation for being sexually promiscuous, frisky, freaky, whatever you want to call it. But there's someone that's going through a lot of debt right now. Their finances, their money funny. It ain't looking right, and they can't even book a flight. So, all right. So you're looking at the timing. The timing is off in a situation. They're getting bad news after bad news after bad news. Okay, there's a child. They feel like they were lied to about a child. Um, there could be some gossip that this person doesn't really love their child. This person is known to be shady. They're wearing a mask. They may come off as a leader of a church community, or someone that is honest in like they're a stand-up person in the community. They're looked up to. They were in a relationship. They probably was married, but they are probably now divorced or going through a divorce. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this. There was some type of there's a child and there's some type of marriage here. Okay, this person is a boss or head of an estate. There's a lot of confusion concerning this boss, this entrepreneur, this emperor. Okay, this person could be the head of a church community. Okay, because when you look at the high priest, high priestess, this is somebody that is spiritually guided. But this person is being looked at as a false leader. They're living a false foundation. So they could live somewhere where there's tornadoes. This person is being revealed to be an enemy, or they're looked at as abusive. They're going through some legal exposure in the public eye. They are they're dealing with, this could be people that are reporting the situation in front of a courthouse. Okay, there's some shocking news. There's somebody is being sued. Okay, they're trying to manifest a new beginning. They're trying to avoid having to pay all of this money. They're going through depression. Their people are pulling off their energy, getting readings on them. They're being triggered by their past. The karmic is doing love spells on them. I feel like this person is trying to move away from all of this energy. They're being rejected by, if they need a loan, they're being rejected. If they need help, people don't want to work with them. People don't want to deal with them. There's shocking news after shocking news about these. They could be celebrities. They're public figures, but there's a karmic here: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody that is an actor, a performer, a singer, um, somebody that it could be a rapper, but they're saying that this person is promiscuous. They're doing love spells. This person likes to play with your head, likes to make love to the mind and put you in a relationship with their mind. They're doing love spells. It's like a person trying to steal your dreams, collect information on you, data on you by copying and mimicking your energy. Somebody could be in a relationship, in the marriage, and they're copying the energy of the wife. They're being mocked. Okay, somebody's being mocked. You turned your back on this person. This person was married. Okay, and this person's still married, but they're dealing with other relationships. So technically they're breaking spiritual law, because when you look at this feminine here, let me see where she went. Where you at? Hold on. The Queen of Wands she could be a little bit obsessive. The Queen of Wands reverse is somebody that lacks determination, drive, that's sexually promiscuous. They like to mess with everybody's man. They like to entice men. They like to lure them in, trap them. They have a jealous streak. They always need to know what's going on with the person. These could be people that are just reporting the information, like more shocking news on this person. They're copying one another. They're copying everybody's information. um they're trying to get information. Here she goes. She was hiding for a minute. This, see, in the upright, she's strong, she's diligent, she's a stand-up person, she's honest, she ain't trying to hurt nobody. She knows her worth, and she doesn't use it to her advantage. She doesn't use her sex as a weapon. But she's in reverse. Okay, she's this person here is they get around, round and round, round we go. The underground just don't stop for hoes. I get around. That's what I'm hearing. She likes to play. She likes to play mind games. She likes to toy with people's hearts. She may have um, implants, really big implants. Um, she probably has work done on her waist. She looks snatched, but she get everybody that had a piece of her. Okay, so this person is married. Okay, there's all kind of gossip about this person. She's had work done. She's went through a big transformation. She doesn't look like she used to look. Okay, now you turn your back on this situation because there's a lot of toxicity there. So this is what's being communicated through the airways. There's talk about the person's child. There's people talking that was supposed to be your person's friend, but they turn out to be shady. There's gossip about this person's child, whether or not the child is theirs. Somebody was tricked. I feel like I'm hearing, and I ain't into tricking, just the treating. And I ain't into treating every chick that I'm meeting. See, somebody is a trick. Like I'm hearing trick daddy too. But something is too late. The child is already here. Now, okay, the child is already here. But when you look at the moon and you look at tantric sex, you think that is basically having sex when you think you have a connection to someone, like a mental connection, mental stimulation. But that is being used as a spell to bring someone in, to manifest someone. Someone is doing love spells using sexual energy. Okay, and they're being rejected. They're in a karmic cycle right now where they're being rejected. This person has someone they cannot get rid of. They have a soul tie. They're being triggered by the memory of someone from their past. There's a lot of people, like I said, pulling off this person's energy. They're getting readings. And this is why a person is feeling depressed, stressed. They're trying to swap energies off of this person who's not spiritually protected. Somebody needs to protect their self and protect their spiritual body. I feel like the karmic person that's there, they don't use protection, and they like to it's like a person that is materialistic. She's trying to entice someone, get closer to them so that she can plant a seed and have a baby by them. This person has a baby by them already, but it's for the money. She needs the money. Okay, this person's hiding behind a secret account, watching everything you do. They're embarrassed. They're sitting in guilt. They're ashamed. They went into a situation because there was no money. They needed a new foundation. They had to move. Okay, you left the toxic relationship because this person was a cheater. They brought all kinds of issues to your house. There's bad news after bad news. This person is still getting bad news. There's a lot of evidence. They owe everybody right now. Okay, their reputation is shot basically. Okay, this person was trying to manifest. I feel like somebody's saying they're trying to manifest. They tried to manifest the girl of their dreams. They thought someone was the love of their life. They thought it was their person, the love of their dreams. Okay, the person of their dreams. But all the person brought was karma, confusion, disillusionment. They interfered with a contract as the person or people are still married. Okay, there's something going on with someone's child here. Okay, um, this person is a up and rising star. People, this person is hoping for good luck because 777 is out here saying that they're hoping that things will turn out well. There's a court case. I see somebody out here outside the courthouse. There's all types of stuff going down. There's a breakdown of the court case. There's a breakdown of structure. There's a breakdown of foundation because this person was looked at, whether they're male or female, they was looked at as a stand-up person in the community, but they're actually an enemy. Because if you're not for the right person, you're for the wrong people, right? So they act as if they believe in the Most High, but they do. Um, they're into all types of sex magic. Okay, this person could be they could have got with someone that's driving past their house or wants to come back around. This person is experiencing all types of karma they're in all types of drama. They're going through painful endings of tough time. They're experiencing a lot of loss. They're unsure of their sexuality. They don't know whether they like men or women. They won't come out and say whether they like men or women. Their spiritual gifts are blocked and they have strings attached right now. So if this is an ex of yours, and you're watching and reading about them, you don't need to take them back because they still come with strings. They come with karmic debt when it comes to their finances, their health. I feel like they play as if they are a God fearing person, but they're really a karmic. Now, when it comes to the child, okay, because it told me to pull a yes or no card because a DNA test needs to be taken for this child. And so I asked, was this child theirs? It says no. Burning through money, poor investment, broke. So this person is causing them they're going through financial instability. And so now they have a child in a situation. I asked, was this child theirs? It said no. That's going to be the shocking news. I asked again, is the child theirs? No. The currents are too strong. Find solid ground. So this is also telling me someone is near an area where there is, I know the card says on, but it's supposed to be no, the printers. But they're in an area where there is rough water. There is tornadoes and flooding going on in that area. Okay, they live somewhere up in that area. Their pathways are closed now. They're locked out. They can't come back. So they probably lost their home too. Spirit is saying protect your energy. Your ancestors are guiding you. Protect your peace over everything. I feel like somebody's going through an awakening. They're experiencing a lot of tower moments, and there are people that are in need of prayer. So when you're looking at um, these different houses, it's telling you to look to your beliefs and trust that the divine is trying to align you. For some people, it's not a punishment for the people that are going through tough times. But however, we are living in end times, and situations are playing out. I feel like somebody wants to go back and fix things, but they can't. The damage is already done. Divine has already intervened in this situation. This person could be coming to you in your dreams. They could be dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, and they're trying to wait for you to come back. Divine is saying to keep going forward and get a higher perspective. Find the meaning in all of this. Find the truth. Look to your spirituality to see your way out of this situation, because there's a lot of stuff going on here. It says they're trying to break you down, but it's not going to work. All right. So maybe also that there could be pastors and preachers praying for justice for someone. That could be a fire sign, because maybe they're unable to fight for themselves and they're recovering. So it says it's saying that the devil is trying to break you down, the enemy's trying to break you down, but remember, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I feel like somebody is a serial criminal though. They're always doing something illegal. This person is in a lot of illegal stuff. They may have a bald head. And I'm also hearing bald headed scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the bag. Whoop whoop, chicken, chicken. It's a chicken head. Whoop whoop, chicken, chicken. It's a chicken head. I'm just saying. They have a rap sheet. Somebody has a rap sheet. They're going through a tough time with it when it comes to they're known for criminal activity. Okay, this person had you in a third party energy. They this is the person that made you compete. You didn't even know you was in a third party competition. This energy made you feel like you needed to go back and forth and compete. There's somebody that is copying you. Like whoever they're with, they copy you. They went hard for the chicken head over you. You wouldn't even recognize a person if you saw them now. They all messed up and they bald headed now, saying help pimp down, pimp in distress. They done met they match. They got with someone that is a soul tie, and that soul tie about to drain them financially. They said they loved them. They thought that this person loved them. They thought they was going to be together. They thought a person was going to get divorced and all of this stuff. None of that happened. People are looking at, if you're on the healing end of this, it's like people see that you're bold and you're strong and you're willing to push forward, and it makes those that you left behind feel a little bit intimidated. The karmic is intimidated. What they wanted for you fell back on them, and they're trying to learn how to come at you and treat you better. Yeah, they're involved with a karmic that does sex magic. That's tapping into you, trying to tap into your gifts. So you need to elevate your energy. Whatever it is that you watching, send this energy back. Shake it off. Get some air. If you're feeling drained, someone is trying to mimic you and copy you. If there was a third party interference, right, with a karmic, they got with a karmic. That karmic is trying to act like they are you. So I feel like whatever this is you're watching go down, it's like you're watching all this stuff happen on social media, but they're showing you, the universe is bringing you, um, they're bringing you examples of what the person is going through. Okay, that they turn their back on you for. Okay, so it's not worth the trouble. Just block these energies. Whoever this is trying to bring conflict. I feel like somebody's sweet one minute and the next minute they're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Okay, they're pulling strings, trying to hide stuff and trying to get their way. And it's on whatever it is you're seeing on the TV. It's a whole narrative that's going down. Somebody's in a legal situation and they're trying to pull some strings to try to get away with whatever's going on. They don't want to be exposed. Maybe somebody's on the down low and they don't want to be exposed. That's what's happening. I feel like you are on another vibe. These are grown ass people. Um, I feel like you're working on your outer self. These could be some issues going off with people that are being moved or removed from their homes because they're looked at as immigrants. There's new ideas coming to you. Somebody's upset. They pissy and they smell pissy. They pissed off and they smell pissy. I feel like it's a time to meditate and make a decision as to what you need to there's a decision that needs to be made. Okay. Um take your power back. I feel like you could be awakening to this information. You could be getting some clarity or some downloads coming to you in a dream. Pay attention to them. Someone was a snake. They got charmed by a snake. Okay, someone was proven to be a snake, and everything is being. It's saying avoid them, cut them off, put your boundaries up, and turn your back on this energy. Tap into your spiritual gifts. Don't get in. I feel like somebody's hating. They're looking at you, sending you evil eye energy. But what they want for you is going to fall back on them because, I mean, you're aware you're returning this energy back. So this person is they're trying to tap into your sexual energy and steal from your creative gifts because that tantric sex is about if you're retaining your power, right? You're looking at this, you use that energy to create if you're someone that's not out here like that. But the karmic energy is out here doing sex magic, trying to keep someone stuck. It's a trickster spirit. If you find yourself being forgetful or things are like missing, yeah, they're keeping tabs on your every move. You start forgetting stuff. You start feeling drained, feeling tired. It's a need to protect your energy because somebody is doing all kinds of stuff, trying to get you to act irrational, have mood swings. Use an obsidian to protect your mirrors, protect your energy, protect your energy. This person is a copycat. I can't keep saying it enough. How much they copy. They do everything you do. They keep trying to steal your ideas, trying to pretend like they invented them, like they came up with it. They're curious of your career, the money that you make. They keep trying to look into you. Your ancestors are protecting you. Told you. Your ancestors are protecting you. They're trying to break you down so that they're trying to break you down and become you. Trying to cause you to lose your appetite. So if you feel like you don't want to eat, you're too tired, you're too drained, you need to fight by moving the spirit. You can't sit with the energy. And the high priest and the high priestess is telling you to pray. Pray over your food, pray over yourself. Don't trust nobody's see, they don't like that you have a gift. They hate, they said it all this, but guess what? Karma is getting ready to give them all this energy because everything they're doing, they're racking up rings of karma. They got you trying to get rid of this damn energy by detaching. This person does you didn't want no strings attached. You don't want nobody that got karma that they still going through. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person's still dealing with a lot of heavy karma. They don't want to heal themselves, and so they're trying to feed off of other people. They're obsessed. Obsessed. They have weird obsessions. They're weird as hell, and they lack spirituality. They mock you whenever they feel jealous towards you. And they're looking like a clown. Someone is trying to do spell work on you, but the universe sees it. You know what I'm saying? Beware of anybody from your past that's want to enter back in your life because they're trying to pull you back in closer to them by doing sex magic. Keep a protection pouch on you. Your closest friends are holding grudges against you. They talk about you behind your back. These people, they all clowns though. They all part of the circus, okay? Somebody needs to focus more on cleaning their cootie cat. They send hate mess. They're putting hate posters, stuff like that, by really projecting energy onto you, but they're not saying anything to you. The person causing you negativity is a fire sign: Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Yep. Tap into your intuition. You already know who this person is. Spirit say you know who they are. Okay? They're upset because you can see them. Focus on your soul mission. Your ancestors say they got it. Nothing to see here. Keep it moving. We got it. Okay? Be careful. Don't take no risk. Don't take nobody back from the past. Use your intuition. They're trying to pull off your energy, and I'm doing this because I feel like it. Fuck it. I'm not going to validate it because I feel like it, and I was told to do it, and I feel like it. All right. So defend yourself by taking action, by taking appropriate action, by protecting your energy, protect your crown, protect your spirit. Wear some obsidian, some citrine. Ooh, I just went. I swear, I just went forward and back. I feel like I just came from a whole nother dimension. Something. I just felt that spirit. Yeah. So mote it be. But yeah, y'all go ahead and like, share, subscribe. That was a heavy. There's heavy energy out there. I don't know where that energy just came from. It felt like I just came back from something, like my body just moved, literally. But I'm sitting right here. So stay grounded. There's a spiritual, somebody's trying to expose somebody. It's like somebody's being extorted for money. Somebody owes someone money. Heavy Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy, and it's about to get funky. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Yep. But it ain't gonna. It's cha-cha sliding all through this Mercury retrograde. But somebody is about to be exposed. Or somebody's threatening to be exposed. There's a big storm that's getting ready to come. Some people may be experiencing a big storm when it comes to weather, and they need to prepare and get grounded or go to higher ground. I see there's a storm coming. There could be a tornado warning. But somebody's very abusive or being intimidated or threatened. This has to do with somebody, could be a star or up and coming star. There's some type of debate or fight. There's a legal situation happening with this married couple. There's all types of stuff coming out about the child, about the paternity of the child, about whether a person really loves their child or not. There's a lot of there's bad news after bad news that's being reported. Okay, so stay grounded and move to higher ground. I can hear the alarm going off. It's a tornado. There's another tornado warning. So protect your spirit. Stay in your peace. Maintain peace and serenity. Pray for protection. Pray for those that are going through a tough time right now. But someone is really getting ready to go through it. Maybe this person was married. They're watching behind secret accounts. They're watching heavy. It could be dark skin. Going through a depressive time. Maybe someone needs a reading. If you're a quiet person reading, hit me up in my email. But also, and if I'm allowed to read that energy, my ancestors will allow me to read that energy. But just try to go within and find your balance within self, because if this person is going through this energy, it's not something you really want to get in the middle of or tap into, because the way that spirit just moved my head and my body, I know the person is trying to tap in to someone's energy and manipulate. This is a very jealous person, very envious. She doesn't love. She doesn't love. She's very vengeful right now. She got copies of stuff. She got proof of stuff. She got a library full of damn copies of evidence. There's money that is owed here in this situation. I'm gonna go ahead and come out of this, but this is somebody's getting readings and guidance on how to proceed forward in a situation. But I would stay out of the middle of whatever this is that somebody's trying to make happen. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just watching it go down. So this is what's up. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.